Hey travelers, welcome back to The Rift here on Ghostlight. Well, let me start by saying spoilers and speculation ahead. So if that's not your cup of tea, well, maybe sit this one out. Still with me? Okay. So, as you may know by now, Sean Murray has sent his highly awaited emoji tweet, sparking the anticipatory firestorm over the next chapter of No Man's Sky. Now, we've seen a version of the coming expedition, which marks the 12th installment, tentatively entitled Omega. And I say tentatively because some folks, who are much smarter than myself, went to Twitter to post their findings from data mining the experimental branch update. And they had branded the new expedition STARSEEDS. Now, again, we got a version of the expedition. It could be that the name of the experimental branch is just a placeholder, as are the missions. And this isn't the first time we've seen this. It brings to mind Crucible from the Singularity expedition. But what if those data miners had stumbled across not the name of the expedition, but the name of the update? Okay, this is heavy speculation, but humor me. Now, we don't actually have much to go on for the new update, aside from a duped placeholder screen from Echoes and a few exciting but downplayed features that were added to the experimental branch without much fanfare. Now, I talked about a few of these in the last video. One such change coming to the game is an update to one of the main story arcs, the Atlas Path. More specifically, what comes after the Atlas Path. Now, currently, after you've completed that quest line, that mission becomes visible again once you've left the galaxy for another. Now, you are able to play a version of the final chapter of that story, either choosing to seed a new star or leave and continue exploring. But over on the experimental branch, once you've completed the Atlas Path, a new mission pops up in your menu, one entitled Atlas Eternal. Now, this mission, similarly, has you seeding a new star, but this time, it asks you to present a discovery to the Atlas to help seed that new universe. Now, currently this doesn't really do much on either the public or experimental branches, but it does give you a blueprint for new tech called a starseed. Now, this has always been a part of the path, and it isn't anything new. In fact, many people I've spoken to either installed it and forgot about it, or just never installed it, and it's been sitting there, waiting in their build menu. So, as I say, nothing new. But what is new about this Atlas Eternal quest is an option shown in the data mined files that Bomber Boy posted. In it, you present neither the planet, flora, or fauna, but instead, you can discharge the mark, which seems to deny the Atlas the data needed to seed a new star and earns you what that Bomber Boy refers to as a Mark of the Denier item. Now, if aligning with the Atlas and seeding a new universe awards you the Starseed blueprint, defying the Atlas and aligning with the Atlantid may earn you another blueprint entirely. Perhaps this one, a Heretic core. Now, this Heretic core, it's a new item posted to No Man's Sky resources that's attributed to the Omega, or Update 4.5. We have little information about what this technology actually does, but we do have an icon, and it seems to be an Atlantidium-fueled counterpart to the Starseed. Now, this may just be the latest and an increasing number of alignment-based decisions we've had to make along this story arc. Remember, we had to choose how to power our construct, or what would provide the spark, Crimson Energy, or Atlantidium. And we also had to choose how to respond to the Atlas when presenting them with Atlantidium, with either empathy or descent. And now it seems we're confronted with the choice on how our universe will continue to be simulated moving forward, which actually seems like a pretty big deal for the Atlantid, because up to this point, her power over the simulation has been limited. So the implication here is that if the starseed is the start of a new universe, as the description indicates, is the same true of the Heretic core? Now, in the end, will our decision to birth a new star for the Atlantid or the Atlas have a lasting impact on the growing power struggle happening within the simulation? And I don't know. Perhaps this is even where that kiosk in the anomaly will come into play. And I know, this doesn't seem like much as far as gameplay is concerned. However, if this theory ends up being even remotely correct, this could be the start of where our involvement in the war between the Atlas and the Atlantid begins. So I ask again, dear interlopers, which side will you choose? And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. A big shout out to my YouTube members at the Riftwalker level, Miss Merc and Raging Furball. And as always, dear Riftwalkers, I'll see you tonight.